I've been playing all these games not thinking about that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Cheese Brothers. This is a Coast Catch. Getting that Coast Catch, and I am Helen Keller.
Oh, man.
Hope.
No Helen Keller casting. Bad.
Yeah, please.
Coach casting. Cheese Brothers, Cheesy Coast. Cheesy Coach Cash. We got Technoid, the pink Protoss, versus Anarchy, the orange Terran on Boneyard. And really what we're doing is we're trying to improve the help our Cheese brethren improve their game. You know, one thing I will say about that pylon placement right off the bat, I think that's a little. I think you could do that one grid further back.
Well, hold on. Let's ask. I mean, I think that's a good place. You got your two cannons covered, and you have some back area covered.
I know. My point is, I think that what happens is if you had that a little bit further back, you'll be able to get some units in around your buildings better, and you're still going to cover the ramp with your energy field. The energy field of a pylon does not have to completely cover the footprint of a building, just half of it. If you know, so just something that if you were going to wall in, I would. Yeah, it just has to be. Let's put it this way: a little more than half. Like the center of the building has to be in the power field.
Wow, what map hack do you have that does that?
I don't know. See if you can find some day 9 videos. Prove me wrong.
Okay, I will.
Alrighty. Well, so Anarchy is doing his thing here. I guess we're not going to talk too much about that. Opening with a gateway first. Rally forward. Do you have so I see you're scouting. You're trying to figure out. No, you're not scouting. He's scouting. So he is scouting, trying to figure out where you guys. So what are you thinking on this board, Techno? What's your plan?
I'm thinking expand fast.
Expand fast. Okay. All right. So he thinks he's playing Zerg. He walled in. Okay. So now you're sending a probe out to expand. I'm going to give you some milestones. So I can't help but say, you know, like, okay, he's getting an orbital. I'm not going to tell you too much. I'm not going to give away anything major. Just going to give you.
John exactly where he was.
Oh, okay. Well, he's on the island next to you, but not that island next to you. So he's at 4 o'clock. So I see you've got you've got buildings down. I see your supply blocked. You have enough money for a cannon, but you haven't dropped a cannon. What you want to do is you want to time your buildings to come out when you can make use of them. Either you're going to pay for an upgrade, or you're going to drop a cannon. Like for me, when I'm Zerg and I go layer, if I can't utilize the layer tech, if it just sits there for 2 in-game minutes, well, I spent all that money going layer, money and gas, 2 minutes early.
Well, now that I know what I'm doing wrong, any advice on what I should do that is right?
What's the point of that? So you're turning up, all right.
This is not a coach cast. This is a degrade you cast.
No, I'm trying to tell you things you're doing. I'm trying to point out things you could do better, so it'd make you a better gamer, right? It's just we could have the blow smoke up each other's ass game where we just say nice things. Did you just get right by the cannon? That's
no,
funny.
the cannons were popping.
Slowly going. So
out.
He's getting the scout off.
Got a hit on him though.
Okay.
Wait! Don't let him see it. Oh, he saw it.
Okay.
Fine.
So that's one thing he was looking for is to get as much information as possible. So sometimes it's better kill the scout and then do something so he doesn't know what's going on. So he's wondering what to go look for. Maybe he's gonna dip into the back, see.
Yeah, probably. He's queued it up.
All right, you got another zealot out. You've got 700 in the bank right now. You can be building more warp gates. Dump that money into production.
Your cyber core could be coming up now.
You need to be making probes. You need to be making pylons. Cyber core, gateway, pylons, probes.
Dump. Next item in the build order is cyber core.
He's got cyber core down somewhere. I see a gateway coming down. A couple more gateways.
Where's the cyber core? Oh, okay, by the base.
Just various places where Anarchy can see everything.
Yay!
Well, he's in the base. I mean.
Yeah, well, you got 2 zealots. You could have brought a zealot back to kill that. A stalker to kill it. I
think Aaron's gonna take care of it himself.
He's gonna stay away. He's Is he's just gonna suicide the thing? It's like, I've seen enough. I don't want to know anymore. Okay. You got 2 Nexi. They need to both be on the same group, and you'll be making 2 probes at a time and blowing chrono boost on those. There you go. Excellent. Okay. Still got a lot of money in the bank. You got more money. You got enough money to expand. You now have 2 bases. You could make more gateways. You could, make more pylons. Make sure that you've got enough supply. Also be thinking about upgrades on both
now
your
that
forge.
Your cyber core is done. You can go to a tier 3, tier 2. Yeah, there you go.
I see you got warp gate. That's good. You don't have gas. You got 1 Vespene with no gas on it.
Okay. Fixing that.
All right. So I will. All right. Let me ask you this. I want you to find out if he has an expansion. I want you to find out how many bases he has on the boneyard back there.
Okay.
How's he supposed to do that? He needs a tier 2.
So you need a robotics. What is that bay thing? Yep, there you go. Make an observer and go find out.
Okay. Doing it.
Also, why are your zealots so far forward away from the protection of your cannons?
I think they're within the range of the cannon.
Yeah, but they're not really. I mean, they're at the very far edge. The stuff that will be shooting them will not be... If Marines are shooting those zealots, the zealots will run up toward the Marines out of the range of the cannons.
Okay. Fixing it. What do you think about that?
That's much better. Yep. And that's good because he doesn't, unless he's up there scouting, he doesn't know what you have. So that could be enough to scare him off.
So about this point in your build, you should be starting to decide what your tier 3 is going to be. You're going to go air. You're going to go ground.
I don't think you can decide that.
I'm thinking Colossus and Immortals.
Okay. I would wait and find out what he's going, and then build the response to that. It's all about counters, soft and hard counters. You don't want to just blindly go one building, one thing or another. You don't know if he's going air or if he's going Thor. If you're going to get a lot of mushy bio and you're going to want Colossus, or is he going to be going like Thor's and you want Immortals. So I see you got an expansion out back. It's a pretty wise move. He's probably got an expansion. He's back there. This is Boneyard. Now that you got 3 base, how many gateways should you have?
Should have 6.
Yep. And then okay, I would drop a couple pylons, and then do a warp in, and then make sure you're droning up. I will say this: you are ahead of him on supply, both on supply capacity. Ooh, you're now tight on supply. Now, so what does Terran typically do? What kind of things you want to look out for from a Terran player?
Tanks, drops.
Okay. Are you in any way ready for any drops?
No.
Okay. So don't overdo it, but just hold on. Will that cannon on the other side do anything? Don't drop that other cannon. No. Okay. That's I don't like that cannon placement over there. It doesn't do anything. If you're gonna do it, I would do the one you dropped the first one, and then one right in the middle of your supply, kind of midway, because you need those 2 cannons together to help each other. You don't want one cannon to get taken out, go get the other cannon taken out. Okay, something's happening. Oh boy. Okay, respond to this. Go ahead and grab your army, bring him over. Move your probes. Just transfer all your probes to the other base. Grab them all. Move them quick.
Okay.
And the quick part.
Grab all the probes.
Yeah. Okay. And then you don't want to walk your guys into a death area here. You want to make sure your zealots can do zealot damage. You'll just pick up out of there. Good deal. All right. Now you lost a lot in that engagement. You didn't lose your nexus though, so just start chronoing out 3 at a time. All of them should be. You should have a hotkey your 3rd nexus. Make sure it's making a probe as well. It's not. Fix that hotkey group. Get it in there 3 at a time. Queue the whole thing up. Spend all your money on probes. Just remax that. Luckily, you were almost mined out on this first area here anyway. Okay. but you know those cannons, you know, 1 and 2 cannons. You had 2 cannons up that could help each other. You did have an army. So let's. Have you got an observer out yet?
No, I don't.
Okay, so let's make an observer and let's just go find out. Let's use that observer tech to learn what he's doing, what kind of build he has. One thing you know, he's going to be right on the upside, on the inside of his main ramp. So if you can see there with your observer, then you can tell you what he's presently have. If you can get another observer deeper into his base, then you'll find out what his tech is. And any thoughts, John?
Thoughts are that he should have had that defense down earlier, and he should have had this robo facility about a minute and a half earlier, but that was just my suggestion.
Okay. See how many gateways we have. We only have 6 gateway on 3 base, but you're still kind of bringing your your probe life back. You're almost back to where you were, or Now here's the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Where's your observer at?
He's heading over to the back.
Okay. What about the? Why are you looking there?
Where did you want me to look?
Right on the inside, the top side of his ramp, where you would put your army. You want to see what his army is? It's not there. It's on its way to come kill you. Just so you know.
All right.
He's moved out. It was there. It's moved out. It's moving around the map.
And I'm supply blocked.
You're supply blocked, and you have a lot of cash. So, pylons and gateways, both. And cannons, and all kinds of fun stuff. So he's, what can you see here? You see him up front there. So you got your zealots in the middle of your stalkers. Your stalkers are kind of huddled around. Your zealots giving them a nice big hug. You got a couple zealots running out. This is not going to go well for you. He's just going to kill you right here. Yep, that's the end of that. So I think this is GG. Yeah, you got siege tanks down there to just pummeling everything. He's got visibility on the high ground. You know, you've got to make more than one gateway because you're dealing with the attack at the same time. So your macro was okay, but you gotta your economy macro was okay. You gotta match that with production macro. And you know, I would drop pylons far away, like on the outer edges of your bases where it's hard for them to come kill right away, and then also replace all the gateways you're about to lose. You'd be spending 1,000 on gateways. If you're lucky, you can survive, and you spend another 1,000 on a replacement army. At this point, you should be spamming pylons and gateways. We actually have enough pylons, but you know, you got 3 stalkers, so yeah. So, yeah, I think you might just want to GG at this point, unless you feel you got this. You got zealots way in the back. You got stalkers.
I just made them.
I know, but you never want your zealots behind your stalkers. I mean, it's just gonna face roll you on this one. I failed you as a coach.
You did. You failed me, coach. You failed me, man.
The only thing I can tell you now is GG with dignity.
No, there's no dignity in this.
No, let's go. Let's move on. Let's GG out of here and let's go on to the next game. Let's learn something. Alrighty. Yeah, he dropped a little sooner than I thought. I was thinking, okay, time to get ready for drops, but damn.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
My coaches failed me, man. They failed me.
Oh man. I don't know what happened. I almost passed out during the beginning of that game, to be honest with you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine now. I was like, oh, I can't feel anything.
Oh no! What happened?
My SCV's building. I don't know.
Okay.
Then I snapped out of it and started building some stuff. So.
No, seriously, you okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine.
Well, that makes me feel better that you almost, for half the game, you were almost passed out.
Is that the
That's a
delay?
very good litmus test.
John,
Play
you should
against
feel
somebody
really
having
good.
a seizure and see if you can win.
Is that why it took you so long to drop him?
No, that was the first 2 minutes of the game where I was trying to build the barracks and I built like some other craziness. I don't know.
Was that the armor you built?
I don't know. No, I built the army. I should have built two reactors, refineries, or whatever the fuck they're called. Engineering big.
So, and any advice for your brother here?
Yes. Scout. You guys don't like scouting. Scout.
Yeah, we just got a. Yeah,
That's
so
right, well then. Okay.
no, but it just got there. It got there in time to see you leave and come and kill him.
Yeah, I got there in time to see. Oh yeah, this is the end. His army
But
is
we,
there.
yeah, you know,
I think you had enough army where I didn't to put on some aggression. That would have made me kind of flip out. No aggression. I didn't see any from you. Although it's kind of hard to put aggression on a map where everything is in one area. I don't like that map. But I think more aggression, maybe some observers in the base would have been good. Your cybernetics core was a little bit delayed.
Mm-hmm.
You expanded fast, which is good, which is why the cybernetics core was a little bit delayed. Then at that point,
No, he had the money for the cybernetics core.
Oh,
He was
well,
just being told to build other things.
Okay, so,
No.
so if your cybernetics core is delayed, then you wanna chrono boost out that what is it called, warp gate research? Because since it's late, you want to make up for that time by just chrono boosting out that warp gate research, and then
Yeah, I think I got one chrono boost off on that. It usually takes about 3 chronos to get the warp gate technology out in a decent amount of time.
Now, knowing that you're in a base with two safe expansions, 3 bases all together, honestly, you could have filled up that whole middle part with just warp gates and with like 10 or 12, 13 warp gates.
Mm-hmm. We were working on that part. And then you attacked him.
I was done.
It's like, I'm ready.
I'm done. I'm 333.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go kill that.
I think that Sal is so used to playing Zerglings, just mass Zerglings. He got stuck on those tier 1 units, and he's like, make more of those. Those are great. Those are awesome. Those tier 1s.
Good. If you would have had Blink on the Stalkers, you would have been able to just get those medevacs when I was trying to leave.
You couldn't get Stalkers. You need a Cyber for Stalkers.
That's cybernetics core.
Yeah, I mean, John helped out with the recommendation to get the cyber core earlier. I forgot about the cyber. I just said make gateways because you only had one gateway in a forge. Had enough money after the Nexus to get the production. John reminded to get the cyber. He got a cyber, got his production, and there was a moment there where he didn't look like he had a lot of money, although he always had about over 800 in minerals. Yeah. And wasn't just got to get in that mindset of making that those production facilities while you're also expanding. You know, there's no reason not to be building, army, building production units, and expanding if you've got some money in the bank.
Right, and with Protoss especially, I mean, if you have 2 expansions and you have probes already queued up to be, to go to those expansions, and you're like, gee, what else could I build? Well, I have 300 minerals. Let me go build 3 gateways. Why not? I can afford it.
It's gonna come right back. Yeah.
That's definitely after Cybercore. I don't understand why anybody would drop the 3 gateways before a Cybercore.
You're right. Yeah, I'm just not good at
Cybercore
Protoss.
blocks you from anything other than zealots. It blocks you from your tech tree.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Everything is contingent upon that.
And he did that. You got the cyber core.
Okay.
About 2 minutes after
it was late.
The gateway was done. I think after that gateway is done, I think the build order is the gateway is done. Drop the cyber core.
There you go.
I can give you the specific I can give you the specific build actually. It is 9 pylon, 12 gateway, Actually 20. Yeah, 9 pylon, 12 gateway, 20 assimilator, 23 cybercore. Then your second assimilator, robo at 26. Then pylon at 26. 30 gateway, 31 gateway, 36 twilight, 47 gateway, 64 and 61 pylon. Up from there, where you can go wherever else. More gateways,
Okay,
more production units, more
You
expansions.
got that written on the palm of your hand somewhere?
No, I just memorized it.
Very nice. Okay, everybody got that?
I got
And tune in next time to get the rest of the build in Zerganese on the Cheese Brothers.
As far as making Chuck make the game, does it really matter who makes the game?
No.
It just gives him to do while he knows his punishment is coming.
Yeah, Sal is going to tell me what to do, and I have to listen.
This is,
Right.
you know, and not like in your
So
face.
who's frapping this?
I got it.
Don't be
okay.
like, so, alright.
So speak very loudly.
I know.
So I know how Sal is sometimes, so don't be like, alright, he's making a barracks right now, attack. It's not like that. I mean,
We're not map packing it. We're trying to give advice. Okay.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we legitimate advice. We don't want to cheat.
I didn't know that the first time. I'm like, okay, he knows I'm going to expand. Oh God, I'm gonna.
No,
I took that
yeah.
close
No.
base anyway, which some zealot harass would have been great on that first base.
Well, towards the end of the game, they did start saying you're in big trouble because he's on 5 base and you're on 2.
I was trying to allude to some things. Chuck's like, he has brood lords. Okay. I was like, well, he's.
Sal was so far ahead. It was like, you know what? At this point, but I did think, and Sal, maybe you can chime in here a little bit. I thought that first battle, even though you said you baited his army, I think that was a pretty good engagement. If John had production to remake his army, I think that would have been pretty significant.
I don't know because he was left with a whole ton of roaches. There was nothing.
Remade a lot of those. No, I did have a lot of roaches left. I mean, you can only fight so much, right? But I think the thing is, I did remake a lot of. I lost a lot of roaches. You did a lot of damage in that fight. The Corruptor's really the only thing that took out the Colossus, and I had to remake my army.
Right.
But man, I was ready to do that, and I was in a better.
Yeah,
Zerg's always going to be a really good.
Zillion larva.
Yeah. And you got to be at least 3 or 4 base on my 5 base. You can't be 2 to 5. You can't be 2 to 5. I wasn't like I was mining off my 5th base. It was just there.
4 base for Protoss is comfortable. To think of it this way, 1 base can support 4 gateways, 4 or 5 gateways. So you have 2 bases, you should have 8 to 10 gateways because 1 base can support that many. 2 bases can support that many. As you expand 4 or 5 more gateways, because those 3 bases can support those gateways.
I'll actually say that each base can support 1 or 2 more gateways paradoxically because you're not spending money on all the tech buildings, all the pylons, all the things, all the probes. You're actually able to dump more money into army, and you're going to be in a situation where we're going to remax with a bunch of money in the bank. So I think what I've seen, I watch Huck, I watch Right Raw, I watch these guys, these Protoss players play, and Terran too. It's like you get to a certain point when you get on your 3rd base, you just start, you should notice cash, and you should notice a bunch of minerals, and just dump that into production buildings.
Right. And that's something I need to do too. But alright, let's get this game going.
All right, here we go.
When am I exiting out? I'll exit out now.
Sooner than later.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Good luck. Have fun.
And y'all have fun. Hold on, my game's being all weird.
Oh, it begins. Okay. Wait a minute. Did the call just end? Not good. Okay. Yeah, well, he was the hosting the call. Here we go. That was a long banter session we just had, but we're good.
What advice did you tell me that I didn't hear?